Well, whether it is for bikini season, a class reunion, or a hot date, we would all love to look fabulous. A part of that can be shedding a few pounds, and there is a way to get that, a non-surgical way. Dr. Christopher Maloney is here to tell us more about Vanquish. Doctor, welcome to the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Vanquish is what we're talking about today. Can you tell us what that is and how it works?
Yes, Vanquish is a non-invasive radio frequency technology that's available to us now that actually will melt the fat below your skin without damaging the skin or any other vital organs in the area. Really?
Okay, sign me up. How does it work? How does the procedure work exactly?
So it's basically a non-invasive technique, meaning there's no needles, there's no pain or any discomfort, and you lie under the device which has antennas that are able to measure the resistance of your skin and the fat. These radio frequency waves are then beamed into your tissue, and the areas where they cross, they heat up the fat, or they heat up the fat cells to a level that they don't like, causing them to die. Then your body just breaks down the contents of the cell and just gets rid of them the way it would normally get rid of anything in your body.
Okay. I like that you're saying that it is non-invasive. That's super important and key here, I think. What about a recovery time?
Actually, there's very little to no recovery. We typically have treatments that are spaced about a week apart, and immediately after the procedure, people can walk, go to the gym, and just go back to work or whatever they were doing before.
Interesting. Okay, so no cutting into you, no
Correct.
Needles, which I think is a big one for people. But is it painful, the fat cells breaking up like that? Do you even feel it in there?
Actually, it's not painful at all. It does get warm because it's heating up the tissue, but it doesn't cause any pain. Sometimes there might be a little bit of discomfort, which just requires a small change to the machine and how it's positioned. But the machine does not touch you, it's not painful, and the recovery is extremely fast.
Really? So how long would you say somebody who might be interested in this should maybe block a week out of work or a couple of days?
You don't need to block any time off at all, which is what's so great. And it's also why it's one of the fastest growing segments of plastic surgery, because people don't want downtime, pain, and recovery. Patients will come in, get this procedure done, get up off the table and drive themselves home and go right to the gym or go for a walk.
So it's literally there are no side effects after you leave the office?
Correct.
Wow. How am I just hearing about this?
Actually, like I said, it's one of the fastest growing segments of plastic surgery, and there's a lot of different technologies that are similar. Some people have heard of freezing the fat. This is different, where it's melting the fat, and the technology has just recently caught up to allow us to provide this for patients.
And I think it's really key, too, that the body gets rid of the excess naturally.
Correct. So the problem with dieting, as everybody knows, is you shrink the fat cells, but they don't go away. And that's why when you cheat on a diet or go off your diet, you gain the weight back rapidly. If you physically are destroying the cells and removing the cells, you not only have better results, but you're going to have longer lasting results. And that's one of the really exciting things about technologies like this.
Now, can those fat cells regrow in your body?
They certainly can, and that's how people gain weight. If you are eating more than you're exercising, the fat cells are going to divide into 2, and then those are going to divide into 4, and so on and so forth. But those cells never go away with dieting, they just shrink. So the great thing about removing them, whether it's through surgery or through non-invasive technology such as this, you're physically destroying those cells and getting rid of them.
Excellent. Okay, now we have to talk about the down and dirty stuff. How much does something like this cost?
We try to have people do sessions of 4 to 6 treatments separated by about a week. And we weigh people and we really get them involved in the lifestyle changes to maximize their results. The cost is about $2,000 for 4 sessions or $500 per treatment.
And does it take about 4 sessions to completely get rid of those fat cells?
No, you can see results with as little as 1 treatment. The best results are going to be if somebody has multiple treatments, say 4 to 6, and also is contributing by improving their lifestyle changes to dieting and exercising.
And how many areas of the body are we targeting in a session?
Right now, we're really targeting one of the most common areas, which is the abdomen and the flanks, kind of the center part of your body. There are thigh adapters that allow us to do thighs, but right now we're focusing on the abdomen and the flanks for both men and women.
Now, I know some people, when they get liposuction, they'll, do around their face, their neck, and some parts of the body that I'm wondering, will this work for those parts?
Right now, this technology the way that it's designed can only be used for the abdomen and the flanks, but in the future they probably will have devices that you can use in smaller areas such as below the neck.
Okay, and is this something that's available to us today?
It's available to us right now. As a matter of fact, there are people in my office doing it as we speak.
Right now. Doctor, I have never even heard of this, and I'm really excited to talk to you about it. And I want to say thank you so much for being on the show today to share with all of our viewers this amazing new technique for getting rid of fat and fat cells.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And you are invited to attend the Vanquish Open House and Lecture at the Maloney Plastic Surgery, located at 3170 North Swan Road on April 2nd at 5 p.m. For more information, you can call 298-2330 or log on to maloneyplasticsurgery.com.